New investigation.
Paradise Killer.
Oh, hey, that was the thing you said. Truth and fact are not the same. Paradise Killer has a wealth of accessibility options. Does not autosave, you must use save points. Saving a record, your existence is free and easy, and leads to a happier paradise. The Syndicate. The Syndicate created the first paradise island to worship their dead alien gods. Guided by their leader, Montserrat, the Syndicate attempted resurrection of the gods, forced citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The island always fails. The islands always fail. The islands die, and a new paradise island is born. The cycle repeats. Island Sequence 13. Lady Love dies. The Syndicate lead's investigator is deceived by the god damned Harmony. She endangered paradise. Her sentence is external exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of paradise. The island died. The citizens' slaughter ritual took place. Another paradise island failed. The cycle always repeats. And you'll never hear the save points. You'll never hear the save points? What do you mean by that? Lady Love dies watched from exile in the idle lands as each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect, until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered. The council began their meditation to end 24 and birth perfect 25. But before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. The Way of Blood Bar. 25th Island Sequence. Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. The grind to end all crimes. This blend tastes different. The islands define the whiskey. This one definitely tastes of embers. She put the fire out. Was it a cosmic dream? No. They called on her the exile. They needed to. Lady Love dies. 24th Island Sequence. Born in the longest tower, Britannia, in AD 1000, under the sign of Kiss Me to the Moon. The Syndicate's lead investigator. After the Damned Harmony incident on Island 13, the Paradise Psycho unit was shut down, and Love Dice was exiled to the island idle lands as punishment.
Another day in exile.
Aw, something's wrong. I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this. She's British. Not gonna lie, with the heart in the middle of the screen, this kind of makes me think of that game First Person Lover. Wistful photo obtained. The outside of Paradise Psycho unit before was disbanded. That photo taken of me on Island 13. Okay, I just have that now. Yeah. Can I crouch jump? I can crouch and jump. Days since you were exiled. 3 million. A portrait of me painted by Lydia before I was exiled. What the hell? What am I looking at? Lady Love dies.
Who are you?
The first person you've spoken in 3 million days. Can you taste it in the air? I make me repeat myself. Something's wrong. The island's supposed to end. The island's supposed to end. Something's wrong. You're damned right it is. While you've been exiled up here, all kinds of has happened down on the island. Is there a censor setting? I wasn't expecting you to see words censored. What kind of shit? Though I'm afraid if I uncensor it, I might see whatever dong this being has. Okay. The messed up kind. Real messed up. All kinds of messed up. You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back in the saddle. Get out of idle lands and get back to work. Exile is over.
Why?
It's just censored. Why is a demon in the idle lands? The name's Shin Uks Jagath. Just call me Shinji. I'm just here to hang. I got no horse in this race. What race? Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses. What do you want, Shinji? Like a good bit of murder. I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. The best time. I'm just here to watch the results play out. You got some solving to do, some investigating, some looking real hard, some good thinking. Time to weave some truth, loved eyes. Anyway, I gotta bounce to go get your laptop. You're going to need it. See ya on the island. I have no... Oh, you just exploded. I have no idea what's going on. That little runt said I need to find my laptop. You must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island. Thank you for just awkwardly saying that to yourself. And she's a really funny character. He seems quite unique. Open. That pop-up feels very Danganronpa for some reason. It might just be because of the pink. Oh, I bet Torch is flashlight, isn't it? You see, I read Torch and I thought legitimate, like, fire burning torch. Dulled percolator obtained. Coffee doesn't taste the same if you're not working. Ah, there's laptop.
Why?
Is Starlight unlocked? Starlight obtained. 3 million days up here, and now she's calling out to me.
Key item obtained.
Investigator's best friend, Starlight. It has been a while since me and the girl did the dance of an investigation. Starlight, investigation assistant. Mega RAM enhanced. Feels British. Yep.
Welcome,
Well.
Starlight.
A phone call from Judge. A phone call from Judge is unexpected. Madness has overtaken the island. That happened a long time ago. The council were murdered as the new island was born.
That's weird.
Is this a prank? Lady Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. A killer tried to take everything from us. The Syndicate is about to collapse. You need an investigator, and you're in luck. My diary is pretty empty today. Lady Loved Eyes. I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island. Your exile is over. The prison doors are open.
Don't test me.
Judge, the barrier is still up.
The door to truth will open.
Starlight can dance her way through it. fall down to us and breathe life back into paradise. And you want me to just fall to the island? The islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Step off into the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting for you.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
Why is she still on board with this? Why would she not resent the people that she was investigating that much or something? I don't know. Well-read book obtained. An ex-gangster that decided to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. That's specific. Or I guess maybe she just understood the role needed to go. I don't know. So perhaps she was just mad at first and she got over it. Nice. Nightmare computer from the depths of space that uses language born on a long dead word. Authenticate never upgrades. Starlight can emulate the OS and break down the components used in the symbols, but I need to work out how they're used. I haven't seen these symbols before. It looks like hieroglyphic-based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbols release the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make the symbol I need. I need to select components from the ones I have available and match them to the top image, completing the puzzle. Oh, no.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
I see, okay. That was a lot simpler than I was thinking it would be. Hieroglyphics takes me back to university. I was the only one in that arcane text class.
Got it.
It looks like the language is divided into different groups of symbols for different types of objects the civilization found important. The rest of the syndicate can't decode these. They have keys coded to the specific machines they're allowed to access.
Don't test me.
The data on the nightmare computer is tamper-proof. Sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the island. They can get really complicated. They're not that hard to get used to it. Yeah, it doesn't seem too terrible. Even if it gets more complex with like multiple parts. There'll be more on the island that I can unlock. Just as I leave me down on the island, the people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find who they are, find out the who, how, and why. Time to fall into a pit of crime, a leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memories, secrets, and crime. I've already cracked this computer. What did I miss? Oh boy.
Paradise Killer.
And I'm dead. Like the 80s. Oh? Examine. The Paradise Gates. The passage to the next island sequence. The gates are in lockdown until I solve this case. Acquired software not found. Please visit Starlight's inventorians. Aww. Just tack your way to the next island. Okay, this sprint button is really throwing me off.
Those crystals obtained.
I do have currencies with syndicate. Okay. Oh, you must be Lydia. Oh. You don't turn very quickly. Oh, that's a save point. Let's save.
Game saved.
Hello, Lydia. Lydia Daybreak. I guess that just means I need to backtrack. Go. Hello, Lydia. Lydia, it's been too long.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Lydia Daybreak.
Your oldest friend. Born in Moana Falls, Kenya in AD 1001 under the sign of Beautiful Spectre. Syndicate's fairy woman responsible for transporting the Syndicate to the new island sequences. After an uninteresting childhood spent in a workshop of Beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lee became known as a Titan Killer after she successfully defended a temple complex from 3 monstrosities born from beyond the stars. She retired from the world of assassination when she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate together.
Sure.
Thanks,
What are
Starlight.
you talking about, LD?
Starlight's giving you the full 101, huh?
I'm glad to be back.
Well, you've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. What did I
Evil
miss?
stuff, LD. Last night was a killer.
The council were killed just as the next island was born. Word is a killer got into their building and took a knife to them. How are you feeling? Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We need you down here. The judge told me to bring you to them. Was it you? Let's not accuse her. Yeah. Let's go see them then. One thing before we go, LD. I can ferry you around the island if you need me to. Save your feet from a hike. If you need a pickup, call me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island, so you'll need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone for you in case you need to come back here.
Ferrywoman reporting for duty.
Time to ride. Let's rock, baby. There we go. Alright, seatbelts on, LD. How was exile? 3 million days just flies past. Cheer up, Buttercup. You're back on the island now, back in the game. The truth. Up to me to find out the truth. That's not what I thought that was going to be. Catch criminal to catch a criminal. Contrite. I'm an investigator to catch a criminal. I'm messing with you. I don't think you're all bad. You got deceived by a god and let him conspire to kill the entire syndicate. No biggie. We don't need to have any investigators except you. No offense. None taken. I like your perfume, by the way. Oh, thanks, LD. Pretty one, isn't it? It's a unique blend I got made especially. It's nice. I'll have to get some on the next island. Sorry, LD. My blend is my own secret recipe. We're almost there. Go and speak to Judge if you want to hang. If you want to hang, I'll be on the pier. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. You getting the fire back.
I was born to investigate.
It never left. I was born to investigate. Go get him, LD. Ow.
Hello, Judge.
Good to see justice again. Birthplace forgotten. Birth sign forgotten. Every society needs a formal justice, and the syndicate member volunteered. They believed so deeply in impartial justice, they scrubbed their ego and fused themselves to the island, becoming judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Starlight is helping you navigate through the sea of truth already.
Judge.
Judgment!
Welcome back to the blood-stained paradise, Lady Lovedeyes.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about the crime.
Paradise killer.
The council are dead, our leader's gone. The black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Montserrat has been taken from us.
What the hell?
The whole council were murdered at once. They gathered to birth a new island, a perfect new home, Perfect 25. At the end of their meditation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armor. If you are a murderer junkie, that's quite the hit.
What time?
Midnight. The holy hour. The hour of weird. The hour of Judge, I get it. All the council were murdered last night at
The
midnight.
investigator is here.
Do you have a suspect? It is a miracle. A mass murderer in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. He was killed before, a decade ago. He came back. We found the knife in his hand. The council's blood in his stomach.
I'm glad to be back.
The oppressed rise up. Who'd have thought? Where's the crime scene? The council's own penthouse. The brutalist tower that reaches to the sky. Has anyone been there?
Investigate.
The council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter. How did the killer get in?
Truth waits for you in the shadows.
The truth hides behind the smoke of crime. We only know the nature of the first holy seal. Two of the finest God Justice Marshals stationed as guards, as sentinels. Both butchered by the monster. Demonic sigils covered the suspects' bodies, scorched on him by an astral demon inside. Those same sigils are daubed in the marshal's blood at the entrance of the council building. If no one has been in the crime scene hiding, the council are all dead. Their work is done, a new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accused was found with a red slick knife and a belly full of the blood of the council members. In this instance, the answer of the terrifying equation is dreadful murder.
The investigator is here.
I'm going to assume there are no eyewitnesses if it's a locked room murder. None that have come forward. Why would someone decapitate the syndicate now? Is it an interloper, a god, a desirer of power? Is it a naked ambition played out with a knife in a penthouse? A power play? A sicko killing for kicks? The world's a twisted place, it wouldn't surprise me. The balance has existed for millennia. Who's running the show now? I installed architect Carmelina as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home for her design. She is the best place to oversee this new transition. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there is a further anomaly. Just one. You remember KHX?
Nanny the hell?
On Master Craftsman, what about... Did you just say Nunny the hell? Don't ever say that again. What about him? He's missing. We haven't had any conflicts with him for several days. Yes, she did. It is doubly concerning as he designed the second holy seal that protects the council. She will. I can imagine.
Sure.
Is he a potential killer? If you can track right through the truth of the darkened forest of secrecy, you might be able to prove it.
Lady Love dies.
It's been a while since we needed you. The Syndicate is in danger. You're in danger. Unspoken things. The other stars are in danger. The island will not give up its secrets easily.
Is paradise worth saving?
What is the truth? What are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony, they are yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did this.
Crime cannot hide.
Crime cannot hide. Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. Starlight has the blood records of the council. I have just updated Starlight with a blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. I need this solved so we can move to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. she has just unlocked her suspect module. Investigate, interrogate, find the gold evidence in the silt of the island. When you are ready, bring in them to me and we will begin the trial. The trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present the truth to me. You may not understand your truth, bring them to trial and we will reveal the guilty together and attain clarity. We can start the trial whenever you're ready. They will be the climax of your investigation, but you determine when the climax will be. Are you ready to investigate? This island will try to hide the truth from
When
you.
love dies, all that remains are the facts.
What?
The journey into truth and justice begins.
A duel across the sun-drenched streets between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Crime details received. 2352. 1152. Not too long ago, Henry Division escapes from the Desolation Cell. Grand Marshal Akio 14 was guarding him. Midnight, the council are murdered. Midnight 03. Henry is found outside the council building by Akio. Akiko. Wait, no. Akio. Akio informs the witness that Henry has been found and that the first sealed guards are murdered. Akio confirms to the witness that the holy seals are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. The judge assumes authority over the island and locks Paradise Gate. Litigant meeting is held in the courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelina as acting leader. Judge decrees that they are bringing Lady Lovedies out of exile. A full investigation will happen before the island ends. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Lovedies to make contact. Crime details ended. Notes added.
Key item obtained.
A blood sample taken from Henry Division. From HD. The prime suspect of the council murder last night. My old gun. When time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. Okay, take it. That's also not a gun, that's just a skull. Against the animal. AR mode hold. I see all the points of interest. Now, I think that makes things a little bit more clear on where I need to go. Oh, hey, it's you. Hey, Shinji. Moment of your time. What now?
I hate demons.
Am I going to be seeing a lot of you? What now? I understand you got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you, I really do.
Like this.
Skip to the end. You know the blood crystals, that currency you guys are so precious about. I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving. Query. Go on. Where is this going? I redistributed the wealth. To who? Who to? Not who, but where. I've scattered it around the island. You'll need it. You'll need it. Crimson Acid will trade you blood crystals for secrets. If you want a cold, refreshing beer on a hot day, it'll cost you. Is it just me, or are the vending machines here a bit expensive?
Time cannot hide.
What would you know? You're from another planet. Hey, I'm just making conversation. Catch you later. And explodes. Fish. Fish. That's a lot of AC units. What the hell? Is that a payphone? Oh. Unlock now for a free Starlight skin. This is Paradise Killer, Tak. Also, how you doing, Tak? Welcome back. It is a murder mystery game that hopefully I can actually solve and not have NPCs just tell me two different things. and make shit up. Island sequence 20, memento obtained. 20th island sequence. The mountain collapsed? Why? How? It's supposed to be perfect. What? Are you invisible barriering me? No? Wait. I'm just stuck on the geometry. Let me behind the waterfall. Oh.
The investigator, I presume.
What did I do? It's used. Thin air. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where does anyone come from? Who are you?
One last kiss.
Name. New name?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Triggered an NPC. I see. My old self was left behind, taken from me. I assumed a new form and new name. I wonder if you'll discover my old self. When you look around this island, what do you see? Unknowable secrets. Always on the edge of my vision, rarely allowing me to focus
This
on them.
island is a thousand little tragedies waiting to be discovered.
I know where one is. When things die, where do they go? Do you think I am dead? If I am, where would I be? Or if I am, yeah, where would I
I
be?
don't like this.
You want me to find your resting place? The syndicate graveyard? This little game better lead to something. I hope so too, investigator. It logged on Starlight.
Ha!
Okay. Where did I go? Ow. Well, I think it might be safe to say there's nothing behind the waterfall. I have fallen off the bridge, I see. Why was she just under the waterfall? Ooh, you cannot change direction midair. Good to know. Well. And Lex says, the blue goat brings fruit. So do I give it fruit? She normally forms in front of you. I see. Well, I made her form in a mountain. Island sequence 21 memento obtained. 21 island sequence. Wait, first island sequence. We restored the heartbeat of Moonlight Petal. She slumbers under Siberia. We must give her more power. Oh. I mounted a ladder. I see, that's where I would have gotten back up. Nice.
Recording obtained.
Recording 2 obtained. I asked Tanya what she thinks, if she can feel it too. She laughs, she doesn't feel it. I looked into Tanya's past. She seems normal. Seems. No, don't bounce me off of walls like that. Crimson Acid. Hello. I was hoping you would have come to see me by now, lady. Hello, Crimson. You remembered my voice, but you don't come and visit. I'm lost. I want to tea, but I have no idea where you are on this island. Come and find me in the sewers under the apartments. I have a nice little setup here. What are you doing in the sewers? You've been gone for 10 islands. Things change. I'm trading secrets for money. I've got things to tell you for a price. I've got something for Starlight as well. A nice upgrade that will shine light on some truths. You're going to need some firmware upgrades to break in to all of the nightmare computers. I've got one to sell you. Then I'll take a trip to the sewers. If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode. Starlight's functionality is supposed to be a secret. Get with the program, lady. I've just set myself to findable. I'll show up in AR mode now. I'll be waiting. Bring crystals. I'm not running a charity. Unzip. This jumping feels very odd. An oasis in this tropical heat. Another time. Locked from the other side. I was close to getting that one on accident. This jumping is very odd. Crystals.
Those crystals obtained.
It's like you don't... Oh, hello. What are you doing down here? Want to tell me anything about your home planet? Not
The
really.
investigator
Why not?
is here.
Don't like people prying into my affairs. Oh, okay. See ya. Why now? Oh, I was expecting this to be a lot deeper. Oh. Can I drown? Wait, it was over here. And for some reason I thought I just saw something over here. I saw a red thing. Okay, I'm just seeing shit. Maybe I just saw my cursor? Use it! Thank you. Give me crystal. I always appreciate it when games that like have a crouching function actually like lower your profile. Son of a bitch. Haha, crouch jump. I have made it back up over here, okay? Welcome to Bar Knife Through the Heart.
Game saved.
Game saved. Bar Through the Heart. Oh, hello. Nice spine. You've got some scoliosis going on. Island sequence 23. Memento obtained. This one is nearly perfect. It lasts so long. Carmelina is truly a genius. Haha! Nice. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I started heating up a snack as well. Now, what is the knife in the heart bar knife heart thing going on here? Hello there. Hello, Sam there. You're the one who's dating my bestie.
Sam Daybreak.
Hey, Aldi.
I heard you're back.
Sam Daybreak.
Barmaster. Born in the shadows of the dragon in Turkey. Born in the shadow of the dragon in Turkey. In AD 999, under the sign of Shadow Zero. Sam took to killing like breathing. He killed to survive on the streets and then killed as a soldier before just killing for fun. He became a hitman extraordinaire under the banner of Shadow Zero. He met Lydia on the battlefield and they battled for 2 weeks, destroying the town of Raz 009. Lydia claimed victory and she stabbed Sam through the heart. While fighting, he had fallen in love with Lydia and in his moment of death, refused to leave her. His skin fell away and his skeleton hardened, becoming a deep red as he confessed his love for her. I took my glasses off because I had a smudge on them, so I'm like squinting at my screen. She too had fallen for him and accepting his confession. They fled to get married. He renounced his murderous ways and refused to commit harm to others. I'm also very blind.
What?
Starlight is filling you in, isn't she? Have you forgotten about us during exile? I suppose isolation clouds the mind, doesn't
I'm
it?
glad to be back.
Hey Sam, it's been a while. Nice jacket. Though you noticed, it was a gift from Lydia. She always had good taste, doesn't she? Lydia's missed drinking with you. Missed you two as well. You're the only normal person on these islands. Or not only normal people on these islands. Whoop! I'm sorry, kitty. Stop being a liquid. That's nice of you to say, LD. It would be nicer if you were back under better circumstances, wouldn't
I
it?
have a bad feeling about this.
The syndicate's in a bad place.
What do you believe?
It's devastating, isn't it? Our friends and colleagues have been taken
I
from
have
us.
a bad feeling about this.
Isn't... We both just said the same thing. There's not a lot of wailing, grieving going on.
What?
Will you come here? Like... There we go. Hi, kitty. Okay. We've existed for unknown epochs of time, haven't we? It gives everyone different perspectives on things.
Oh.
How is the whiskey blend on the island? Some vanilla caramel, spice, and just a hint of smoke. The spice is unusual. It whiskey tastes like the island it's made on. This has been a peaceful island. The caramel and vanilla are in harmony. The spice twists in your mouth, it coils and slips between the other flavors. What? The smoke. What about the smoke? There, but barely. You know what they say about smoke, though. There anything I can help you with? No, what do they say about smoke? Hang out. Case files. KHX is missing. I don't remember that. Henry. You really think Henry did this, Sammy? That's hard to say, isn't it? It's a hell of a crime. What do you believe, LD? I'm still making the
Is
truth.
that royalty?
Kiko found him in the council with council blood in his stomach. That's messed up, isn't it? He's clearly a sicko. That's what I'm trying to work out. Suspicions. Can you think of anyone that would want to kill the council, Sam?
Ridiculous.
Kill the council? The crime of the century? Of the
I am
millennium?
under suspicion.
I don't
Aldi.
think I do, LD. I'm really sorry I can't be of more help. Everyone here is a loyal member of the Syndicate, aren't they? Clearly not. I hope that's true. Axe KHX. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? I don't think I can help you on that one, can I? Maybe check out his place overlooking the ocean? Ah, I got where he lives. Your alibi. Where were you at the time of the murder, Sam? My under suspicion, LD? Sam, I'm an investigator. Of course, LD. We must all cooperate, mustn't we? Lydia had taken me to Paradise Gates. I finished packing up the bar. I spent a few minutes taking the place in. I couldn't have expected to be back here, could I? Oh, this testimony. What time did you leave the bar? I let Yuri know it was good to go. Lydia came to get me, and we went to the gates. She picked me up around about 10 to midnight. We arrived at the gates about 5 to midnight. Any proof? Nightmare computers at the gates will have the logs. I'll check them out. Knife and crystal. The case file work has not been carried out for that many days. Please review the following information. All obtained evidence is stored in Starlight. Case files are opened automatically as you find evidence. Starlight will link each piece of evidence to the relevant suspect in each file. Starlight will also update evidence as new facts are discovered. Starlight is limited to tracking and categorization. The investigator must use their intuition and reasoning to define the truths. Since this is the first piece of evidence you have acquired, Starlight will now display how the evidence is categorized. This is not the only time this flow will be displayed. If you wish to see this flow every time you acquire evidence, please enable the evidence flow in the option menu. The witness to the end. Oh. Why are they in a folder together? Oh, it says it's playing games. I need to find that. What motive would you have? What's your motive? What about your motive? Sure thing, LD. What do you need to know? Got anything you'd like to tell me? I don't think so, LD. We're happy. Speaking. The only ones. Pressing. Everyone has a motive. I just need to think harder, Sam. Is that true, LD? Without a doubt. Want a drink, LD? May you always live in the shadow. May you always reach the moon. Okay. Oh, hello. The tower broadcasts music in the speakers of the island. There's a tape in here. New music file added. Okay. On a beach. Wait, am I on the chair? I can totally make that, I think. Aha! No, son of a bitch. Aha! Unlocked it. Also, did I just hear... Did I just hear friend? What you got, Sinji? What are you laughing at? Go down. A secret tunnel, huh? What a beautiful water noise. Secret tunnel. House of Bliss. That's not how you ladder in this game. A secret tunnel to the dead zone. Someone's been naughty. The Way of Blood Bar. 25th Island Sequence. What do you think the rule... Who do you think rules the world? The Syndicate? No, not our world. The real world? No, not that one either. What other world is there? The metaphorical world, the concept of world. You mean the gods? No, yes, they are the only gods. Are they the only gods? Probably, possibly, maybe, definitely, absolutely not. How can we say? How can we know? If you worry about that, you'll lose yourself. I don't want to lose myself. Good, it's easy to do. Okay. Wing Devil whiskey obtained. A whiskey that hasn't been aged. Nutty, sweet, and peppery. Sometimes drunk for luck during gambling. Something's been destroyed here. But it says there's nothing unusual here. Some metals, plastic, tinted glass, and fire-resistant fabric. No way. No way to tell what it was.
The investigator is here.
Though this is a whiskey distillery. It is in use, but the dead zone is supposed to be sealed.
What the hell?
Has someone been making an illegal blend?
That's weird.
Something odd here. It's a medical grade blood chiller designed to keep blood cold when it's being transported. There's an empty blood bottle inside. The label has been scratched off, but I can make out a K as the first letter of the name. Blood not found. This bottle has been scrubbed clean scrubbed clean. There's no trace of any blood.
Like this.
After being used, it was cleaned to remove evidence, but why keep it? Paranoia. No one comes to the dead zone, so it wouldn't be found, and helps incriminate others if it is unaccounted for. If this is unaccounted for. I need to find what this is linked to. Just going to Sam about it without context will make him clam up. Interesting. Turns out it's actually just a bunch of crimes going on, but you only care about the one. Island 17. Ah, the 17th island. Remember that? Remember then? Remember those? Enough to wish for death. I guess 17 sucked then, didn't it? Did that turn it on? Okay. The door has a lock fitted to witnesses and Carmelina's blood vials. Witness has been entering this pretty regularly. Witness last entered 2 days ago. Carmelina hasn't been here for years. Well, this is cozy. There are crates that look like they could restrain something.
Got it.
This place is full of restraints and operating equipment. I'll be right back. I believe my pack is ready. Alright. I am returned. Full of restraints and operating equipment. The restraints are blessed. They're all blessed. Chains and holy crystals. The only reason you need these is if you're trying to contain something demonic. A demon was being held here. May the silent goat protect me. Demon bunker.
That's strange.
This could be big. A hidden demonology bunker is a big secret. Right. I need to find if it is related to this case before I go knocking on doors. I don't want to rattle anyone unnecessarily. Let's look around. CT scan. This is used for tomography. I'm guessing it was being used to see what's inside a demon. I assume this device has something to do with studying demons. There seems to be some kind of high-powered microscope. Also, containment unit or printer? I think this is a chromatograph. Chromatograph. I didn't really pay attention in that class. It was when Isha and I had started dating. Happier days. And a
Got it.
sofa? A containment crate. These restraints are covered in holy wards. These could be used to hold a
Don't test
demon.
me.
Was someone storing a demon down here? It would seem that way, Lady Love Dies. Now, is it Love Dies as in it's dead? Or dies as in dice? Is she the RNG queen? Huh? Huh? I'm not hitting the jump button, that's why. Memento 16. A time for watching Crow's Circle. Probably the former rather than the latter. I think you might be on to something with that. Welcome to the Hotel California. Got a lovely place. Got a lovely place. Henry's apartment, ground zero for the demonic invasion a decade ago.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
This is where the demon possessed him. He killed his mother and allegedly killed Grace's bloodlines. The demon spilled out and corrupted the island. This concrete sarcophagus was built to contain the spread. As soon as the demonic corruption took hold, it marked the beginning of the end for Island Sequence 24.
The investigator is here.
Which truths are contained within? This is a tiny room. Oh, a safe.
Ah,
I chalked out ritual circle. Presumably where Henry conducted the ritual that caused his
I
possession.
have a bad feeling about this.
Chalked symbols, candles, and statues of gods. Can't beat the classics when you're conducting an illegal ritual. I need a code for this safe. I should talk to Henry about it, if it's in his apartment. It is in his apartment after all. You really think he'd just tell you? Body bag. The corpse of Rena Division, Henry's mother. He killed her via strangulation. Looks like the corpse was left here when the corruption happened, and the area was evacuated. She's been decomposing for 10 years. No more evidence here. Go. And we can keep going up. What is going on here? It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. No. I'll come back another time. Ah, screw it, why not? There's probably a limited number of these things, and I don't know what all I can buy.
Ha! Ha!
Okay. Looks like it's it. Anything interesting over there? So I guess let's go towards the blinking light. Oh. An airlock. Nightmare computer. Listing Cosmos and Pyramid. Good to know you can just clean off corruption. Also, I can't help but feel like I'm going to, I don't know, I guess, spread corruption. Now that I'm going to leave without getting, sanitized. Oh well. That's their fault. Ladder. There you are. Hey, Sinji. I really go for a cocktail.
How?
How did you get into cocktails? When the bar when the bar closes, I hang out on the roof and down whatever's left. Cocktails are one of the few good things humans have made.
Ooh, the
What's your
investigator
favorite?
is here.
I like a nice mojito. Lots of rum and mint.
Got it.
We should stop this conversation. It's been so long since I've had a mojito. Wanna grab a few and watch the island die? No can do. Whatever. Explodes. Daybreak's starlight skin obtained. Ah, is that a mojito? Pick up. Oh, we got one of these. Why do it? Why do what? The crime, the murder, the paradise killings. Reshape the world. When you pull the trigger or thrust a knife, the world branches. The old world is gone. It exists in history. Then history is forgotten, and the world is remade. Or reshaped, depends. We all live in the new world after that. The world must get reshaped a lot. More than you know.
Relic obtained.
Aged for longer, and specifically constructed crypts tend to be self-professed ghouls. Their obsession took them and warped them. All they do is caress the barrels until it is time to bottle. Huh, okay. How was I supposed to get up here? Well, I can't imagine I did this correctly. Oh yeah, let's go grab that.
Plus crystal obtained.
Yeah. Oh, nice, I made it. I didn't think I was going to. Excuse me. Crouch jumping. Dead zone. I'm on the outside of it now. Figured that's what this was. Ah! Ooh, I want to get over there. Turn on. Now I will ladder. I don't feel like walking up that. Yo, hey, look who it is. Cosmos and Pyramids. Are you the one making crow noises? What's the shape of crime? Love dies.
That's strange.
The shape? Like a metaphor or something. What shape does crime
The
take?
investigator is here.
Some crimes are a pyramid, wide at the bottom, but the solution is narrow to a point. Some crimes are an inverse pyramid, balancing precariously on a single point with a frighteningly wide conspiracy. You really did have a lot of time in idle lands, didn't you? Oof! Birds! Yo, I'm rewarded for going around behind.
Blood crystal obtained.
Well, since I'm up here, I guess I will go ahead and try and get this. No! Badge. Hold on, I'm going to get that. Yeah. That is definitely handy. I mean, I guess if there was fall damage, you would have died immediately, so... So what, in Paradise there is no gravity damage?
Relic
It
obtained.
was 19. When you sat with me, we looked at the moon. Ugh.
Blood crystal obtained.
Aurora Borealis. At this time of night. Buttons I'm working to activate. Cosmos and Pyramid. Son of bitch. Perhaps I should go talk to Lady who can upgrade my laptop.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, I love save point. I haven't saved in a while. I'm probably only for the save yet. Oh, I see. Hello, Governor. A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
New music file added. Headlights on the shore.
Blood crystal obtained.
We have over here. Another memento.
Recording obtained.
Oh, recording. The lines stop and start in geometric. Crisis. Crisis crossing the air. But not everywhere. I had a visit from the marshals. They're on to me. I bet it was the guy next door. All he does is feed the fish and gossip. Get a life. Hiccup. Ouch. Whenever I'm drinking or something, just get a hiccup. This is the boarding point for boat trips we go around the island. The sign says the boat rides were shut down by Yuri Knight a few days ago.
Sure.
There's no reason given, I wonder why. Why would he shut them down so early? Ah, that's what that was.
Game saved.
Game saved. I can't see.
Respawning.
Okay. Learn to swim, idiot. I'm gonna find the music over here. At least I'm assuming that's what the blip blip is. Or maybe it's just a save point noise. And it was just coincidence earlier.
Ha.
Yo, it's Shinji again. Do you think whoever did the murder is evil? They have to be right. They have to be right. Murder is evil and so
I have
on.
a bad feeling about this.
Okay. Evil is a worthless trait cowards assign to people who wish they didn't exist. It's a hand wave, but by not examining why we think of them as evil, we learn less about ourselves and our society. The Syndicate is trying to resurrect a race of alien gods that enslaved man and fought millennia-long wars. I don't think you should be spouting off about evil. Faithless, I agree. Holy mission. You know what, Senji? I agree with you. Well, that's a surprise. I had some time to think in the Idle Lands. Oh man, I love it when people lose their faith. Have a good one, heathen. The explosion kills me every time. It also kills him.
Blood crystal obtained.
Might as well be going around with a... What the hell? A horrified ghost. It happened right here, can you believe it? Believe what? A horror, a walking horror, a waking horror. This island is a carnival of nightmares. It has its charms. You're insane, all of you, insane. You are lucky you weren't got by him. By who? The vampire, the horror, the vampire horror. A vampire killed you on this beach at night. A nighttime stroll resulted in gross murder. When? What was the time on these islands? No one cared, no one believes in vampires. It happened. I can't leave this place until I know where the evidence.
I need to investigate this.
Finding evidence is what I do. The honor. Or the horror. Horrified ghosts. Oh boy. Just slowly but surely loading up on side quest.
Relic obtained.
Jellyfish corpse. On one night every month, lots of jellyfish commit suicide by beaching themselves. It is speculated that this is related to the cycle of the moon. Is it just an accident and they get fucked by the tides? Sequence 18. The erroneous timelines. Gregory Complex gave his life so that they may be switched back. They had some time issues, I guess.
Getting saved.
Oh. Oh, another one.
Blood crystal obtained.
Those are cicada noises, right? Memento 22. The vampire murders begin. We will be haunted by the vile monster in our... We will be haunted. Haunted by this vile monster in our ranks. So that one ended because of vampires. Seems like they did not do a good job of getting rid of all of them.
Blood crystal obtained.
Yeah, I did not realize it was blood crystal. I didn't know what it was, but it did not look like a crystal. No, I missed. Ooh, what's this? Severed arm. Yo, what's up, Sinchi? Do you know anything about this arm I found? I heard that time separates passion from conspiracy. Where did you hear that?
Yeah.
Where did you hear that? How should I know? I can barely keep this swarm together. Who knows where I was drifting? How much time did this crime take? Was it opportunity or centuries-old plan? Time's a weird thing on these islands. Oh, I see you up there, Sinji. Yeah.
Huh. Ha.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Ha.
Heaven or hell? Oh, hi, Sinji. You're over here, too. Multiple places at once. Time to cut the air. A time to cut air. A time for monolithic cities. A time for blood. A time for psychosis.
Strange.
That was weird. Are you glad to be back, Love Dias? The investigation to end all investigations. The biggest crime of all. I envy you. I'd love a purpose, a noble cause, a vocation. That's my job.
Born to investigate.
That's what I was born to do. There you go. That's the spirit. A bit of enthusiasm. I am expecting big things from you, Love Dies. Turns out Sinji did it because he was bored.
Ha.
Getting saved.
There we go. Now you can go in there. Hey, take me back, lad.
Please get a day break.
Hey, LD!
How's the investigation
Sure.
going? It's progressing, going through my list of suspects. Am I on it? I guess I must be right. We're all guilty until proven innocent, when something like this happens, right? What about getting people to the next island? Anything strange? I'm still in charge of getting Syndicate off the island, and on the next... and on to the next. Some of us got moved, but the rest are stuck here until you can crack this
Damn
thing.
it, LD!
I've done it for 23 islands without a problem. Once the council began meditating, I started moving us. Get a call, do a pickup, go through the gates, and on to the next island, repeat.
The island feels bad.
The island feels bad, LD. Suspicions. Henry. Are you buying this Henry
The island
story?
feels bad.
I hope it's him, LD. If it was one of us, the Syndicate could collapse. Giko-chan found himself at the scene. He had a knife and the Vic's blood, right? That paints a pretty convincing picture.
Sure.
Maybe it's a little too convincing. You think something else is going on, LD? It's my job to check. I don't, but I have to check.
Got it.
A demon-possessed citizen with a grudge makes this a nice, simple case. Nice. Council pro. Do you have any problems with the council?
I'm glad you're
Nope.
back, LD.
Me and Sammy. Is that like a discount Dominic? Are just living our lives, LD. We're not into politics and scheming on the island. What about the rest of the syndicate? Anyone come to mind that has a grudge against the council?
What are you talking about?
That's a dark line of questioning, LD.
It's complicated.
If people find out I've said anything, I'll get targets on me. You're an ex-assassin that's cooperating with a lead investigator. You'll be fine. I need your help, Lydia. I've been gone so long, things are weird on this island.
Come on, LD.
You're telling me. Okay, because it's you, I started to worry about a couple of
If
people.
you can prove it.
Yuri's up to no good.
Sure.
What makes you say that? We'll get into that later. Carmelina's the other
What
one.
the hell?
The architect? Why? Gut
Complicated.
feeling, LD. Ooh boy, that is a can of worms. Where were you? On the time of the murder. Sammy had packed up his bar, so I picked him up. It was his turn to go through the Paradise Gates to the next island. I took him over there, but before he could go through, they locked in response to the murder. Will the logs of the gates confirm this? Should do. We started the warm-up procedure, but then it shut down. What's the deal with the warm-up procedure? You can't just walk through the Paradise Gates, they are connected to another reality. It takes a lot of power to move between different realities, and it's a complicated procedure. The gates need some time to draw enough power, and do calculations get you to the next island. Now there's a difference from just driving around on the island. We're not hopping between realities on the island, we can just cruise.
I'm glad to be back.
Just a bit of single reality driving, huh?
Right on, LD.
You got it. Holler at me anytime you want to go for a cruise, LD. Your motive. Let's talk about your suspicions about Karamina. Carm's genuine.
Come on, LD.
The next time will probably be perfect. She'll have crafted a masterpiece.
Complicated.
You've probably heard people talking about Montserrat. He was getting paranoid, he was getting arrogant.
Feels bad, LD.
For some people, honing their craft is enough. Others need rewards. I don't know if Montserrat was in the credit-giving frame of mind.
That's weird.
A slighted genius, maybe. Your motive. I'd ask you about this, Lydia. Do you have a motive for killing the council? I get it, LD. You're just doing your job. Nah, me and Sammy haven't got a reason to hit the syndicate like this.
The investigator is here.
You're happy here?
I'm glad you're back, LD.
As anyone can be. Yuri's motives. As Yuri's got a motive for killing the
If you can
council.
prove it, sure.
He's ambitious and wants power.
Huh?
Short and sweet. He hasn't earned it, though. Unearned power is bad news, LD. He used to be a small-time, shitty little kid, but one day he got buff. One day. Yeah, it was weird. Almost overnight, he became handsome, got six-pack abs, and started to be
If you
charming.
can prove it, sure.
His charm is fake enough, though. He's trying to get his own way all the time. Be careful with him. He's been trying to push his own agenda on the council, but it's never gone well. Montserrat was fixed on his plan. Yuri wasn't going to push him around. I got a bad feeling about him a while back and pulled some records from the Moon database. Here, take them. Try asking Sammy as well. People get loose-lipped in the bar. And missing person. What do you know about the KHX's disappearance? Haven't seen him in a while, LD. I was hoping he'd turn up on my list of pickups last night. I thought he was just taking some time out, but he'd be ready to go to the next
Come
island.
on, LD.
I guess something bad happened. Have you poked around his place in the mountain? May your spectre gaze upon a star. May you reach the moon. Wait, where was the phone? It was up, son of a bitch.
Getting saved.
I thought I had a bit more in me. I think I'm going to hop off. Yeah, I think I'm done for the night. I can't keep my eyes open. I hit B, didn't I?